Over to LeBron James now. Ryan, I want you to check this out. Cavs need to win Game 4. LeBron's going to join a list that he'd prefer not to be on, even though the company is elite. According to the Elias Sports Bureau, with the loss tonight, James will join Wes Unseld, Magic Johnson, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the only former MVPs to be swept twice in the NBA Finals. Now, LeBron has his many detractors. I think that we would all agree that had Draymond Green not been suspended last year for Game 5, the Warriors probably win the title last year as well. So if LeBron is swept tonight, what will this do to the LeBron legacy haters if he were to get swept tonight?
Well, those guys will be fired up, right? I mean, I'm not going to change. Like, think about this. Think how stupid this is. If he wins Game 4 and then they lose in 5, that really changes anything?
No.
Does that really change anything? In 2 years, will we ever go, LeBron is a little bit better than I thought because he didn't get swept, but he lost in Game 5 in 2017. So it's only added ammunition. I would say at this point kind of misguided, because if you're going to hold 2007 against him and then start building this resume, like, oh, he's a great MVP, but the guy got swept twice. He had no business with that roster 10 years ago to even be in the finals against the Spurs with that Cavs team. Like, we should acknowledge the fact that he even got it to that point. So if we're looking at Golden State saying this is borderline unfair, I mean, how many times do we actually say that in pro sports where we go, this is unfair? Like, we want to tell on the Warriors. So we have to factor that into what LeBron is facing here. And yeah, if they get swept, I know people will put that and say, oh, it happened to him twice. But is that really the most accurate depiction of who LeBron is as a player? I don't think it is.
I don't understand how you can have it both ways, right? Like, when Kevin Durant decided to sign with the Warriors, all the critics said was, oh, this is such a layup. They're supposed to win. They're supposed to win. So the fact that this is playing out exactly as the critics thought that it would, how can that be an indictment on LeBron James?
I don't really get it. I think all we do in life, and it's not even relegated to sports here, is that when we have a position, we just pick and we'll add things. We'll add things that aren't even good points to be made to go, oh, you got swept twice. But I'll have an anti-LeBron friend that'll go, oh, he got swept twice.
Here's what it is with LeBron, though, with the anti-LeBron. He leaves his hometown team to go ring chase with Miami and doesn't. So people think that he went to a super team to get the rings, and he comes home.
But now that's an approved super team.
But it's an approved super team.
We didn't like it then.
But then they put an asterisk by last year because of Draymond Green.
Okay, but that's the kind of person that's already made a decision. That person has already decided who they are and what they're going to see when they see LeBron.
Sure.
So what's the point of even talking to that person? Like, if you can't go like, well, hey, here's a couple different factors. Like, if anybody uses the 2007 finals against LeBron, then you just don't get it. Like, we can't be friends. Like, we're just not.
What about when they lost to the Mavs?
When they lost to the Mavs, it's brutal, right? I mean, look, you would be right. That would be a good point to make. That would be anti-LeBron. But this one, if we truly are witnessing what we think we're witnessing with this Golden State Warriors team and how perfect the Cavs have to be to beat them, and here's the thing, if a shot goes one way or other, like if Durant has a miss, Korver has a make, then he's not swept. Like, when you're talking big picture, 15-plus years in the league, however this goes down, him being without a doubt a top 5 player, maybe number 2, in the debate with Jordan, all these different things, one game, staying alive for one more game in one single NBA Finals season should not be a determining factor of who you've been for almost a decade plus.
Correct.
So what we've learned is LeBron's legacy doesn't come down to tonight's game.
I would think not.
That's what you get out of Ryan Russillo. Also,